Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at Medo's Overload Shaman deck, which you can see I've got open here. I picked this deck up off of Hearthstone. I'll chuck that link in the description. Pretty interesting one here. The Overload archetype is, I think, a much... it's kind of a bit of a joke, but it does have some interesting cards in there. And I've certainly played some beefy Shaman decks that have played Ancestral Spirit and that kind of stuff before, and had a lot of fun with it. So if you are looking for a pretty fun deck, maybe not the most competitive, but cheap, I mean there's no legendaries in this deck, certainly worth checking out. So we'll go through a couple of the card choices we've got here. This interesting Guild Recruiter package, so we're foregoing some of the early game and some choices like Blood Mage Thalnos or Mistress of Mixtures, instead to run some just really chunky, huge guys. So we've got the Flame Wreathed Faceless and the Drakari Defender. The Defender obviously synergizing with our Overload theme. So that's, I guess, that deck making decision kind of defines this list. It seems to be a really just kind of punchy mid-game deck, and you have some late-game options in this Sapphire Spellstone, which upgrades once we... Alright, we're back with the game. We've got Hunter, which I think is an okay matchup, and he seems like a good start, both Maelstrom portals. Because we don't have a huge amount of early game tools, the mulligan's really important on this. I'm still don't understand it 100% exactly what we want, but this seems nice. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of having a lot of proactive options in the early game. You know, where the Tunnel Trogs and the other such things would be in decks of the past. So we have to rely on being reactive, and unfortunately that means that sometimes we're going to be paired against Warrior, we're going to keep our Maelstrom portals, and they're going to armor up for the first 5 turns of the game. Thank you for the support. Alright. Mage is a pretty big deal. So do we Totem now and Flame Wreath next turn, or do we Feral Spirit, and that leaves us still with 2 mana next turn to Maelstrom Portal. The Maelstrom Portal's not going to, like, even with one of our dogs, it's not going to clear this Misha, so... At least on my field difficulties, trying to space out the mana that you use in the overload turns. In the some of the games we were playing before, we were just really crimped on mana. Hindsight, yeah, we can see that maybe the Flameleaf wasn't the greatest player because of the turn afterwards. We really didn't have a great play, a great use of mana rather. We do get to clear these 2 now. They don't stop coming. Oof. Tell you what, Devolve right now would be pretty tasty. No luck. There's the other scale there. Ooh. The Lich King. Oh, gosh. Oof. Well, I guess we should have gone face slightly earlier. Oh, Death and Decay. How unfortunate. Well, that was close. Definitely need to try and pay attention to like when if we knew we were going to drop those two Snow Fury Giants at once, so we can factor that in that we're going to have a pretty big swing turn. Early on, like try and get a bit more face damage there, so that when we do vomit stuff out, our opponent has to respect that we could lethal them. Tidal Surge was good that game. Would be good though, just in case they have like a Houndmaster or something, and I think because of that I want to do this. Just like a Houndmaster or the animal call into a Misha or something. Raise them all, yeah. Okay. We can do dogs this turn. Oh! But are we trading for the Razor Maw or the Alpha? Probably the Razor. Hopefully these boys stay alive for a while. Multi-shot. Brutal. This is our maybe not our best play, but it doesn't overload us. Rank 17 Medo is outplaying our deck. It is, yeah. No. I think this deck is just a bit of an awkward one, for sure. Didn't want to use that last candle shot charge. Devolve. Do we want to devolve Lightning Storm, or do we just want Lightning Storm? I think we will devolve, because it gives us more face damage. Getting rid of the, does Evolve speed up the clock? Yes and no. Like in that situation, Lightning Storm was 50-50 to kill, would have been 50-50 to kill the Misha. By devolving, it kind of does, but because they got the grandmother, we probably want to kill that so that we don't die. I know there's a lot of. I have been seeing the secret mage decks, explosive runes, counter spells, and stuff. So maybe we coin, see if one of them's counter spell. So hopefully we're going to try and hopefully we bait out some forward clears or something, and then we can recover with our greater spellstone thing from below. Unfortunately, they have another do I want to do dogs? I don't think I do. I think I want to try and keep our mana situation open. That was the last cut of the deck, Medo. Yeah, so in terms of the ones that when you're attacking them, they can have things like Ice Barrier, which gives them armor, Vaporize, which kills an attacking creature, spell stuff, they can have like Counter Spell, which sort of stops the spell, Spellbinder, which targeted spells like Ancestral Spirit before, it like summons a 1/3 and takes it, Mana Bind, which gives them a copy of the spell that costs 0. But fortunately for us, our opponent's on their own clock, and we only need to answer their threats rather than actually present threats of our own. If we had gone for Thing from Below and Greater Spell Zone, the Explosive Wounds would have killed the Thing from Below. So they're just gonna die at every time.
I feel much better than I expected. The simulation's going great, the bugs are glitches can be found in the Matrix.
Right. Bit of a interesting game to end on, I guess. All you out there with your Alanats, remember to maybe include some way of destroying your own weapon, like the aforementioned Medo. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully you got some insight into the deck. Maybe you want to make it. Maybe there's some changes that you want to make. I think we saw the value of Tidal Surge against a lot of those aggressive decks, so especially if you play this and at your rank you're getting a lot of aggressive decks, maybe consider getting a second one in there. I think maybe an extra Devolve or experimenting with this Guild Recruiter package could be pretty interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great afternoon, day, morning, wherever you are.